Illegal fishing, also known as IUU fishing, is a significant global problem that threatens marine ecosystems, food security, and economies. It involves fishing activities that violate national or international laws and regulations. Types of illegal fishing. Illegal fishing. This includes activities like fishing without a license, exceeding catch quotas, or fishing in prohibited areas. Unreported fishing. This involves failing to report catches or misreporting them to authorities. Unregulated fishing. This refers to fishing in areas where there are no management regulations or where vessels operate without a flag state. Impacts of illegal fishing. Depletion of fish stocks. IUU fishing can lead to overfishing and the decline of fish populations. Damage to marine ecosystems. Illegal fishing practices can harm marine habitats and biodiversity. Economic losses. IUU fishing undermines the livelihoods of legal fishers and coastal communities. Food security. It can reduce the availability of fish for human consumption. Organized crime. IUU fishing is often linked to other illegal activities like drug trafficking and human smuggling. Combating illegal fishing. Addressing IUU fishing requires a multifaceted approach involving governments, international organizations, and the private sector. Some key strategies include strengthening fisheries management, implementing effective regulations and enforcement mechanisms, improving surveillance and monitoring, utilizing technology like satellite tracking and vessel monitoring systems, international cooperation, collaborating with other countries to share information and coordinate efforts, consumer awareness, educating consumers about the risks of buying illegally caught fish, supply chain traceability, tracking fish products from the ocean to the market to identify and prevent illegal products. By taking these steps, we can help protect our oceans and ensure sustainable fisheries for future generations. Illegal fishing is a global problem, but it is particularly prevalent in certain regions. West Africa. This region has been identified as a hotspot for IUU fishing, with many coastal countries struggling to enforce their fisheries laws due to limited resources and capacity. Southeast Asia. This region is also a major area for IUU fishing, with issues such as overfishing, illegal fishing practices, and weak governance contributing to the problem. High seas. The vast expanses of the high seas, outside the jurisdiction of any country, are particularly vulnerable to IUU fishing due to the difficulty of monitoring and enforcement. However, it's important to note that IUU fishing occurs in almost all regions of the world, and its impacts are felt globally. Illegal fishing techniques are often destructive and harmful to marine ecosystems. Here are some of the most common illegal fishing techniques. Dynamite fishing. Using explosives to stun or kill fish, which can also damage coral reefs and other marine habitats. Cyanide fishing. Using poison to stun fish, which can harm or kill other marine life. Muroami. A destructive fishing method using weights and nets to trap fish, often damaging coral reefs. Gill netting. Using nets that entangle fish, often leading to bycatch of non-target species. Long lining. Using long lines with baited hooks, which can harm seabirds and marine mammals. Bottom trawling. Dragging nets along the seafloor, which can damage habitats and harm benthic organisms. These techniques not only deplete fish stocks, but also have devastating impacts on marine ecosystems. Combating illegal fishing is crucial for the sustainability of our oceans. The global menace of illegal fishing, illegal, unreported, and unregulated IUU fishing, is a serious global issue with far-reaching consequences. It not only depletes fish stocks, but also damages marine ecosystems, compromises food security, and undermines the livelihoods of coastal communities. The scale of the problem, economic impact. IUU fishing costs the global economy billions of dollars annually. Environmental damage. Destructive fishing practices, such as bottom trawling and dynamite fishing, can devastate marine habitats. Social impact. Coastal communities that rely on fishing for their livelihoods suffer from reduced catches and income. The drivers of IUU fishing. Weak governance, poorly regulated fisheries, and lack of enforcement. High demand for seafood. Growing global demand for seafood drives overfishing and illegal practices. Organized crime. IUU fishing is often linked to organized crime syndicates. Combating IUU fishing. To address IUU fishing, a multifaceted approach is necessary. 1. Strengthening international cooperation, sharing information and intelligence between countries. Implementing international agreements and conventions. 2. Improving monitoring, control, and surveillance. MCS. Using satellite technology and vessel tracking systems. Conducting regular patrols and inspections. 3. Enhancing port state control. Inspecting foreign fishing vessels in port to ensure compliance with regulations. 4. Promoting sustainable fisheries. Implementing sustainable fishing practices, such as catch limits and marine protected areas. 5. Consumer awareness. Educating consumers about the impacts of IUU fishing and encouraging sustainable seafood choices. By working together, governments, international organizations, and individuals can help combat IUU fishing and protect our oceans for future generations. The role of technology in combating illegal fishing. Technology has become a powerful tool in the fight against illegal, unreported, and unregulated IUU fishing. Here are some key ways technology is being used. Satellite tracking and monitoring. Vessel monitoring systems. VMS. These systems track the position and activities of fishing vessels, allowing authorities to identify suspicious behavior. Automatic identification systems. AIS. AIS transmitters broadcast vessel information, including identity, position, and course. Satellite imagery. High-resolution satellite images can detect fishing activity in remote areas and identify illegal fishing vessels. Artificial intelligence and machine learning. AI-powered analytics. AI can analyze vast amounts of data from various sources, including satellite imagery, VMS data, and social media, to identify patterns of illegal fishing activity. Image recognition. AI can identify specific fishing vessels, gear types, and fishing practices from satellite images. Underwater drones and acoustic sensors. Underwater drones. These drones can monitor marine ecosystems, detect illegal fishing gear, and collect data on fish populations. Acoustic sensors. These devices can detect the sound of fishing vessels, helping to identify and track illegal fishing activity. Blockchain technology. Supply chain traceability. Blockchain can be used to track the journey of seafood from the ocean to the consumer, ensuring transparency and preventing the sale of illegally caught fish. Mobile apps and citizen science. Mobile apps. Citizen scientists can use mobile apps to report suspected illegal fishing activity, share photos and videos, and provide real-time information to authorities. By leveraging these technologies, authorities and organizations can improve surveillance, enforcement, and transparency in the fishing industry, making it harder for illegal fishers to operate. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on my latest content.